Hello friends, welcome back in our second session related to fuel module. So fuel, in last lecture we already discussed the introductory part, then their definition and the classification of a fuel and their examples. Classification and their examples. Then we continue the characteristics of good fuels and we discussed about the different characteristics of fuels, different characteristics of a good fuels. In today's lecture we discussed the calorific value, which is one of the most important terms related to fuel. So calorific value, it is nothing but the amount of heat produced after complete combustion of a unit mass or volume of any type of fuels. So calorific value. The cost of any fuel depends on their calorific value. Cost. It totally depends on their calorific value, and that calorific value depends on the components, which type of components are present in a fuels. For example, if we consider solid type of fuels, liquid type of fuels or gaseous fuels, there is the presence of the different components, different elements. The elements are carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and sulfur. So these are the elements are present in a fuels. So basically the calorific value totally depends on the percentage of carbon. Higher the percentage of carbon, higher is the calorific value. Lower the percentage of carbon, lower is the calorific value. Again, I say that as the percentage of carbon increases, the cost of that or quality of that fuel increases. As the percentage of carbon decreases, the cost as well as quality of that fuels decreases. Again, it comes our term, that is calorific value. So calorific value, it is the amount of heat produced after complete combustion of unit mass or volume of a fuels. It's called as calorific value. There are different types of calorific values are present. Different types. The first type is higher calorific value. It is also called as gross calorific value, and they are abbreviated as HCV or GCV. Second type, it is lower calorific value or net calorific value. They are abbreviated as NCV or LCV. Again, our first type is higher calorific value. It is defined as the amount of heat produced after complete combustion of unit mass or volume of fuel. The products of combustions are cooled at atmospheric temperature are called as higher calorific value or gross calorific value. Net calorific value. Net calorific value, it is defined as the amount of heat produced after complete combustion of unit mass of fuel and whatever the products of combustions are formed, they get escaped. That is net calorific value or lower calorific value. So these are the two different types of calorific values are present. After that calorific values are expressed by using units. The first unit, it is calories per gram. Second, kilocalories per gram. Third, British thermal unit. The most important part of our syllabus, it is calories per gram and kilocalories per gram. Calories per gram, it is the first unit. So basically, it is defined as the amount of heat produced after complete combustion of 1 gram of water through 1 degree Celsius temperature. The raise in temperature of 1 gram of water through 1 degree Celsius are called as calories per gram. While kilocalories, it is the amount of heat is required to raise the temperature of 1 liter of water by 1 degree Celsius temperature. So these are the two different meanings of units are present. The first one, calories per gram, kilocalories per kg. So these are the two units. Okay.